All right, lucky for you guys, I'm the last one of the day, so hang tight for just a little longer. One announcement from John Motz. Please take all the candy left in the middle of the table, because we will eat that in the office, and that's no good. So let me just start off. The conservation of natural resources is the fundamental problem. Unless we solve that problem, it will avail us little to solve all others. Well, I'd like to say that was me, but that was Teddy Roosevelt. And I think he had a pretty good idea what we needed to do to preserve our natural spaces and still thrive economically. What that also tells me is everybody in this room is in the conservation business. Because unless we get that foundation of pristine or just usable natural resources, unless we get that right and protect it, we can't hope to thrive economically as a society, whatever. So that's just the base. And that's why I'm here to ask for your help today. Because I think everybody in this room collectively makes up one of the greatest potential forces for conservation in the region. Each one of you has an immense amount of power. You've been armed with knowledge today of new technology, reasons behind using native species for ecological benefits. It all works together to make sure we have a strong foundation, we've protected the natural resources, and we can grow from there. I understand you guys are in a tough position though, because while you may want to implement some of these new BMPs or try some of these new strategies, you have clients that may not quite see it that way, or they have a certain thing in their mind. Well, that puts you in the strength position as a teacher. And so I encourage you to embrace that role as a teacher, because it's powerful. You have the power to basically reshape history if you're an effective teacher. And what we are doing does have significant historical value. You look at mistakes or what we did 60 years ago, technology we used, techniques we used, and some of it's failing now, some of it's not quite working like we intended it to. That's why we have to look to new techniques, look to new technologies, and start to put that on the ground now so that we can continue to thrive. Because it definitely isn't just us. You know, it sounds cliche, but we need to make sure we do this right for future generations, and we're coming to a point where we can't afford to do the bare minimum. So we have the regulations in place to keep us at baseline, and I think we need to get past the process of just saying we need to get through this. We need to meet the regs. We need to go above and beyond, because that's what the community deserves, and that's what I'm here to ask you to do. Try your best. Take the time to educate your clients. It's not going to be easy. We're going to work with you the best we can. You know, to a person, everybody along that wall at the district is all here for the same reason you guys are. We understand nobody's out there trying to pollute anything, and we know damn well that you need to have economic development as much as you need resource protection. And that's why we are definitely all on the same page. So I just want to thank you for coming out, because I think today, with the presenters we had and the knowledge we have in this room, it's a huge step in the right direction, and I think we're excited. I mean, some of that new technology was phenomenal. I'm excited to see some of this stuff get put on the ground in Monroe. I'm sure they are in Pike. So thank you for taking the first step towards that brighter future. And thank you. That's it. So you guys can collect your certificates out there. You're free to go. If you have any questions, we're sticking around for a little bit. But thank you very much. And please take the candy. That's it.